All in games. And welcome to Good Walkthrough's gameplay video of Red Wings Aces of the Sky. I'm There's Fine, and here we are playing another arcade flight combat game. My word, we haven't seen one of these in a while, like a long, long while. At least none that weren't basically Ace Combat likes. And this is a World War One arcade flight combat game in the same vein as the old ones from, oh geez, a console generation or two ago, like PS2 or PS3 or any of those. But anyway, so let's get started because there's not much more to say. Actually, let me look at the price of this game. Why did you turn off keyboard? Why you do this? Hopefully the music isn't copyrighted. Rumble should be on, yeah. I probably have to turn up the sensitivities, vintage mode. Oh yes, you know, it looks. Why are you not working keyboard? I plugged you in. There we go. But yeah, so by the way, this is a key. This is a review key sent by the developer. The game released, I think, last month. So thank you, developers, for sending me a key. I'm playing it on the Switch. As you probably can't tell, I can tell by how the accept icon is. And unfortunately, because Nintendo is one of those, I can't see how I can't see the price of the game if I own it. However, what I can do is go to my Chrome, go incognito mode, and look at the same site without my account on it. No, I just realized I can do that. $19.99, okay, not a bad price. Alright, so I guess let's try. We're going to skip the tutorial as I typically do that because brain and not liking tutorials anymore. I guess we can try survival, play tutorial. Oh no, we're not. Now, some people have said this. Oh, we can only play easy on the first go. That's interesting. Now, some people have stated that this may be a mobile release. This may be an iOS release ported to. Sorry for all the USB nonsense going on, but I need. But I'm putting the keyboard away as I don't need it right this second. There we go. But yeah, so. Oh yeah, so this may have been an iOS release ported to. We can only use the. No, we can use the new port. Okay. Oh, there's bombers in this game. Fantastic. You really gonna play as bombers in World War I games. I guess let's try the new port 17. Preference. Fire is either one. It's either right or Z, right? Hold to rotate, L. Zoom aim, L. ZL. Steers left stick. Barrel roll. Oh yes, this game, because it's a arcade flight combat game, it has tricks you can do. No, it's not inverted. Why is that not inverted? Because it's probably supposed to be. It's probably supposed to be. How do you say this? Accessible. Oh jeez. Oh, okay, that's how you do that. Okay, that's how you do a quick trick. Nope, oh, get it? Oh. We're protecting a fleet, okay. Or attacking a fleet. I think we're protecting a fleet. Overall, the controls feel really good. They are really simple, though. Like, as you can see, I don't... There we go. Like, as you can see, I don't have roll or anything. I mean, I don't have yaw or roll. I just point and go. Triplanes. And I can't do backflips either because of the controls, but I can roll like that. Okay, so here's the simplified control scheme. Let's see what vintage mode does. Maybe that unlocks, well, you can't do it in game, so I'm pretty sure that's just graphics. Motion controls. Oh, you can't do that in game. That's dumb. Probably is actually necessary. Oh, whoops. Okay, the stick also have, basically you have, do we have yaw? We don't have yaw, but we do have go faster, we do have go slow. Oh, and it's also a throttle too, okay. I use the stick as throttle instead, because as you can see oh hello. Because as you can see you're shooting with, ZR and R. But overall the game feels really smooth. Well, the only time I move this triplane, but I can go faster than that. And the game is sensitive enough already. Oh, whoops. You gotta be careful about ramming into things in this game, though. And I did watch Nintendo Life's coverage of this game, a little bit of it, just to get interest of it, because I didn't know if I was going to get a key for this game or not, which thank you developers for sending me a key. Oh yeah, the game feels pretty good. Really good for $19. And again, it's like the AI doesn't want to dodge you, and it's hard to dodge the AI. Okay, that's a life, I guess. Oh, you only lose if you run out of points. Okay. Man, it's so easy to run into the AI in this game. Mainly because the AI just don't care about you. Wish the AI cared. Yeah, should not care to blow up. Or should care about blowing up. Gotcha. Okay, I thought it was actually going to collide. Okay, so the collision box is not that bad. Yeah, who are the shooting at? Stall, if that's even a thing in this game. Gotcha. Well, they can do that. It's a free country. Probably not here, but anyway. And the simplified control scheme is not annoying like it was in Battlefield 1. Or in most games, to be fair. Like I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, there you go. Yep. I'm having a lot of fun with the simplified control scheme. It's really nice. Don't run into them. And it looks like this game has sectioned off health, where as long as you don't deplete a section, you can regen it. Yeah, there's a regen health. Is it regening? Yes, it is. Or it takes a second. Okay. That's nice. I was wondering if we could regen health or not, because I was wondering if we could regen health or not, because this is an arcade game after all. They run into him. I ran into him. See the health drop. I wish that the collision boxes were a tiny bit smaller. I think they're oversized. I could be wrong though. They could be actually accurate. But this does have a nice World War I feel, as opposed to it being a World War II shooter that's just reskinned, which just happens sometimes. I mean, it does make me want to go back and play some of my old Wii biplane games. Not necessarily World War I games, they take place in a fantasy setting and are about flying, but yeah, there we go. Now the game is really smooth. For $19, this isn't that bad. Oh dear. Don't want to run into yet. And the overheating of the guns is not bad either. wish you could do complete loops, but oh well. No, that's just standard for games like this. Okay, so it's not really survival. It's because there's not really much punishment for getting owned for losing your aircraft. Yeah, this is probably the game mode I'll be playing anyway, because I always liked game modes like this that are skirmish pretty much. Skirmish for a flying game. Basically, we would assume as these guys are whole triplanes mostly. Oh, jeez. I mean, AI does try to avoid you, I guess. It's just, they're not very obvious about it. And I'm doing good damage on all of them, it's just, there we go here. Combo. Oh, I ran into him. Like, the only way I'm taking damage is if I'm hitting them. Okay, that was kind of dumb of me. I thought I could get past them, but oh well. Now, the only way I'm taking damage is by ramming. Why did you run into me? Why did you turn this way? The same reason why I ran into the other guy. You gotta be very protective in this game, but not relying on stuff.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
We're gonna run out of time before we run out of waves. Which that's another thing. But it feels like it's beatable. Oh, why did you run into me? That guy had no excuse. I don't like how you're punished for people running into you. Okay, I guess you're not punished that much as the card, as the card's taken away. We're not that much. Stop that. Gotcha. Oh, Jay, it's gonna. I think that's an actual barrel roll. Also, I like the cloud element too, and the game is really pretty. Ah, jeez. I thought you could get by him. It's far too easy to ram in this game. Unintentionally, I mean. Like, like, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. It's punishing. Okay, that's how you do loops, basically, is by button press. Ah, come on. I mean, it is a triplan. I should have expected it before. I actually got killed outright that time. My word. Miracles can happen. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I think the AI is getting better. But the time adds an element for people who are good at not dying. Well, not 2 rounds anyway. Ah, bail! I'll get my health back. Won't get my health back. And the game does promote realistic aerial tactics by not using their guns too much, by shooting them in short bursts, and watching out for health by you want to keep that segment, which is good. I mean, the game still promotes, you know, thinking realistically. It's just that you know, it's extremely arcadey, which is fine. Like, the feeling is there. The intent is there. Oh yeah, and you know what I love about this game is the fact that you can shoot out of range and hit people, or out of range of the sight and hit people, and it will still glow red when you actually hit them, which is really nice. It doesn't tell you can hit them, but once you do it, it lets you know you can, which is really nice. Which promotes people actually, you know, trying it. Get back here. Yes, do that. Gotcha. Can we do this? We can't do this. We're on wave 8. We're on wave 8. We're holding a better plane. Gotcha. Oh, you can down them in one. I mean, then boomerang. Yeah, you can down them in one if you're really on them. Boomerang. I'm going it now. Oh god, was it worth it? Probably not. Best score. Use the D-pad, you fool. Not bad, not bad at all. I do say, not bad. This game is two-player. No, it's can do medium. I guess that's unlocked in the campaign. But let's try the Fucker DR1. Okay, and in order to actually beat it, you might need extra stuff. Okay. Alright, I mean, I wish you could beat it anyway. Tesla coil? What? Rib Baron. I wish you could beat it anyway, you know, without having to resort to perks, but it's okay, I guess. Gives you a reason to use them. And, like, I think you can turn them off anyway. It looks, or at least I think you can. I'm guessing.
Howdy, pilot. Take down all enemy bomb planes.
Okay. Alright, it's goodness. Jeez, it's not as maneuverable as I thought. I mean, it is maneuverable as I thought. It's just slow to start. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, wow, look at that turning rate. Look at that tight turning rate. It's so glorious. Oh, yes, look at that. There you go. Boomerang. I mean, the boomerang gives you the good idea of doing an aerial J-turn.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
Okay, so maneuvers don't make you invincible. It's also good to know. But man, oh, you get two. Oh, because okay, I guess you get. Yeah, we just gotta fly extremely defensively. What was that dude doing? I remember, I'm not that fast anymore. I got maneuver everywhere. Like, I was going full speed at that guy. I really like the Fulker D1 in this game.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
Ooh, that actually counted. You can't collide with wreckage in this game. You can collide with wreckage in this game. That's something that I don't think Ace Combat has. Well, it doesn't have it all the time. I think on bigger stuff you can collide with it still, but on smaller, on fighters it doesn't matter. Or at least I don't remember it mattering in most Ace Combats. It might be one of those things that change every now and then. Oh yeah, saved it. Ah! I can't remember wreckage matters! Actually, wreckage still counts. Dive, dive, dive. Are they just fighting on each other? Okay, the ships are fighting each other, okay. Yeah, I might like having the speed better than pure maneuverability. Like the Fokker D1 and the F-16 are the two aircraft that embody maneuverability for me. Like pure maneuverability, like they take the maneuverability spectrum for the eras and just push it all the way to the end. Don't risk it. Also, the rumble in this game is not appealing like it is usually for for Switch. It's very, how do you say, gravelly. Like, it feels very odd, like they didn't really truly understand how to use the HD rumble and made it just rumble. Also kind of feels like haptic feedback to me. How grindy it is. Which by far it's probably the worst. Probably the worst rumble I ever felt, to be fair. Although HD rumble allows that to happen. Is if you don't master it, you make it feel terrible. Oh, okay, when the skull means combo, gotcha.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
Arrived? And it's faster with the maneuvers, too. Okay, I guess if you down them when they have the skull over them, that means, well, whoops, I rammed them. Like, the only way we can tell you rammed them is the fact that, A, it makes sense that you rammed them, and B, you can see as you're getting a chunk go off your health bar. However, I think I am doing better than last time. At least score-wise I am. I go this way. Try to find him, try to find him, try to find him, try to find him. I wish the reticle didn't go in the clouds, but I guess it makes sense. Gotcha. Get the guy that's weakest. Get the guy that's weakest. Oh, we're out. My guy's overhit it at the last second. Also, I like how they unlocked the Fucker D1 for you at the beginning. It's nice. Because by far, if you know any aircraft from World War I, you know the Red Baron's aircraft. Or the Fucker D1. The R1, but yeah. No. I'm actually gonna shut down. Dive. Get your health back, don't be a fool. And I like how it tells you, I like how it openly tells you about your health. Like, if it's cracked, you can't regain it. That's ingenious. Some games that with segmented health systems can really learn from this. Come on, get over here.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
My word, the fucker. I mean, also this is our second match, but I am doing better because we're 4 minutes in and we're on. Oh, I did too early. That was dumb of me. Ah, stop it. Me doing my best to silver health. What else is new? Ah, come on. Get back here. But yeah, so by far, this is your first. Oh no! And this is your first flying game ever. Yeah, it's actually really good. It's basically. Oh come on. See, look at yeah, the hitbox is a bit too big. I wish it was either on your aircraft so it's fair, or smaller than the aircraft, so you don't ram things too easily. But yeah, if this is your first flying game ever, yeah, let it be your first flying game ever. My first flying game ever wasn't much different than this. Back on the PS2 somewhere, or back on the GameCube, I think. Actually, was Ace Combat my first flying game ever? Probably it was, actually. No, I played games on PC before that. Oh, come on! Yeah, it is bigger than your hitbox, so you're misled. I mean, it's fixed, it's just too big.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want a historical flying game on Switch, you can go wrong. If you want a flying game on Switch and don't care about having 5 million modes, such as the other game I played, which was a direct mobile port, we know that for a fact for that one. Then basically it's only the difference between do you want to fly jets or do you want to fly propeller aircraft? Do you want to have a really good story or do you just want tons of game modes? What do you want in your flying game? And this one is great, probably for story, probably for campaign and survival at least. And also, Maybe it's a perspective game to me. I don't know, but I think it's mostly that the hitboxes of the aircraft are oversized. Oh, come on. But yeah, it's far too easy to ram in this, which I guess is fair. It is World War One, or is World War One inspired or based? I would say based for this one, at least until I see the story, which I'll probably play on stream. I just wanted to play this first.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
Ooh, we might be able to do it. We might be able to do it. Go, fuck it, day one. Let's do this. Yeah, just sacrifice my health like that. Yeah, let's do that. Again, it's so weird being so easy to ram things. Because it never happens in Ace Combat unless you're fighting a super weapon. Or the ground. Also, if you're fighting the ground, then the ground wins. That also is a thing that happens. And also see that AI gets better in survival. No! Okay, that time my wing did hit his wheels. And also remember that everyone has exposed wheels in this.
Enemy reinforcements arrived.
Hmm. Get wrecked. Also, I wonder what the glowy things are on my craft. Oh, these guys are wrecking me so hard. Ring. I won't get on this dude. Oh, he's just bypassing. That means he's faster than me. Get out of there! And also, it looks like while you are a hero aircraft, so you have more health than everyone else and probably do more damage, it's not that much. It's really fair to the bad guys. Time's up! I want to finish this dude! I'm trying so hard to finish that guy. All right. Well, that'll be it for this gameplay video. Sorry, stretching. What do I think of Red Wings? Aces of the Sky. For $19, it's about worth $19 to be fair. Like it's not like an incredible value for $19 for just a story mode of survival, a survival game mode that you basically just unlock stuff. They basically just unlock stuff and beat your times, and you don't even get to pick a map. I mean, you can pick every aircraft in the game, but I wish they had the survival modes for bombers and stuff like that. But nah, it's okay. I wish there were just more to survival than there is. But that's fine. I don't know how long the story mode is, but as long as it's around, as long as each mode is more than it. As long as each mode is more than, I want to say, 4 hours. Basically, as long as each faction is 8 hours each, even if they're just showing two sides of the conflict, basically play the same missions but from two different sides. Yeah, like I said, this game is definitely worth $19. It's really smooth. The action is really nice. The game tries to get you to play realistically, even if you're playing with arcade controls and you got segmented and you got regen health. But overall, it's just a really good flight game. One that we need more of, and we need more arcade flight games to go with our realistic simulators and our full-on simulators. Like basically for the last decade, the only games we were guaranteed to have in the flying game genre were were full simulators. Those were the only games that were ever guaranteed to us in the flight game genre. Now we're getting realistic simulators to a point, and now we're getting some arcade titles that are not Ace Combat like. Like, we were getting good guaranteed Ace Combat titles for a while, but still. And then we got an actual Ace Combat title, which was amazing. Which I'll return to soon. Basically, I just swapped out my my surge protectors for my consoles and TV out for battery backup, and I need to find the plugs for my PS4 and Xbox One and plug them in instead. And plug them into it, which I don't know where they went to, but they're not turning on, so that's an issue. Or it's because my battery backup is plugged in the same socket as my poor bug conditioner. So yeah, but anyway. Alright, so yeah, this is totally worth it. Thanks for watching, and also thanks for the developers for Sneaky. And yeah, which was going to be pretty much the only way I was going to be able to play this game this year. So just leave that in mind, but anyway. Alright, so that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate watching on this video. It means a lot to me if you were to check out. It also means a lot to me if you were to check out the stuff on the screen, including their Story the Sci-fi 24 days, where you follow their tribes of friends as goal missions to maintain for perfect world they have over the last 15 years. Also, you can check out my Deviant Art. And also, their Story the Sci-fi 24 days is a near-future sci-fi action adventure war novel. And you can find it on Amazon. You can find the physical version on Amazon. You can find the free digital version on my Google Drive. Also, you can check out my Deviant Art, where I post pixel arts and short stories, sometimes both at the same time. But anyway, alright, that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching, and I guess see you in a second.